We're going to talk volleyball now, and for that, we're headed to the Windy City. One of the biggest tourist attractions in Chicago is the Willis Tower, but many locals still call it the Sears Tower. It has 110 stories, and it was the tallest building in the world from 1973 to 1998. A year later, in 1999, Dana Rettke was born. She knows what it's like to be tall, too.
She was born, she was huge. She was 10 pounds and 22 and a half inches long, so she was big from the get-go.
It's always, you are so tall, how tall are you? Like, where do you get your height from? Are your parents tall? So yeah.
Dana's now 6 foot 8 inches tall. The senior at Riverside Brookfield High School always has been the tallest girl in her class, but her dad didn't truly realize her height until a couple of years ago.
When we walked up to a basketball practice when she was in between her freshman and sophomore year, she was playing on a travel team. And the coach said, "Hey, you know, she's taller than you are." And I'm 6'6", and I'm like, oh, she's got heels or something on. And I looked over and she was wearing her slides. That's when it really hit me that, you know, yeah, she's really taken off.
While she's now a volleyball star, Dana grew up liking all kinds of sports, especially basketball.
If there was something going on, she was playing it. I mean, before volleyball and basketball, she was playing soccer, she was playing softball, she was swimming.
Like, we grew up, my mom took us to Cubs games, Bulls games, Hawks games, like you name it, we were always there. I played basketball from the beginning. That was like my first love of a sport. I played since like as long as I can remember.
Volleyball was ironically one of the last sports she picked up. She really didn't start playing competitively until her freshman year of high school. But once she got started, success came soon after. She was a first-team All-State selection as a junior, and Max Preps named her a preseason All-American for this year. Her club coaches saw her potential right away, and not just because of her height.
I remember watching her a year before when she was playing on the 16s, and she stood out obviously because of her height, but more importantly to me, she stood out because of how coordinated she was. You don't see somebody that size move that gracefully and be that in touch with their body working together.
The thing that's most exciting about Dana's future, because she picked the game up much later than most girls do, she's just scratching the surface of her potential.
For most kids, they start playing when they're about 4th grade, 5th grade. So yeah, it's really weird walking into a sport and not having like the same technical skills as them, but like I'm really working towards that right now. That's basically kind of one of my hardest struggles, is just trying to pick up everything now, because all the kids in my grade and the ones that are really good have been doing it since they've been walking basically. So I've been really open to like learning new techniques and everything, trying to find whatever works for me.
There is no ceiling for her. When she puts her mind to something and wants to do it, she achieves it, but she achieves it in such a short amount of time. Her learning curve is one of, if not the best I've ever seen. So whenever she has a goal, she just succeeds at it.
Just a few years ago, Dana was hoping to earn a college basketball scholarship, but she quickly gained a lot of attention in volleyball. She's accepted a scholarship from the Wisconsin Badgers, and she and her family are excited about her future in Madison.
Well, I'm so glad I don't have to drive so far. I mean, it's enough where we can get there on a Friday night in 3 hours and it's all good.
I love everything about University of Wisconsin. The campus is gorgeous. Like, I always tell people that like you walk on campus, you feel like you're part of something bigger than yourself. You feel like you're part of this big family, and the kids on the team are like my best friends already. The girls in my class, I love them to death. They're my best friends. We talk almost every day.
Considering that Dana is still just getting started as a volleyball player, her potential looks to be sky high.
By the time she's done at Wisconsin, anybody who's a volleyball fan is going to know her name. Her potential and ceiling is unmatched. I kind of call her like a generational player. Probably in the next 30 years I'll be coaching, I'll never have somebody like her again.